Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How are you doing? It's Big P here, the voice of hardcore boxing. Good morning, Billy Joe Saunders. How are you doing? Nice to see you and Johnny Horsecock Nelson on that fighting podcast thing, whatever other day, where you were dressed in black, Billy. Good colour, that, Billy, if you're fat. I used to wear black a lot when I was fat as a pig. Personally, I don't think Billy Joe Saunders comes back. If he does come back, well, who's he going to fight? 'Cause he's talking about coming back, aren't you, Billy? Billy needs to count his pennies and go be a good dad and a good businessman. But he's got it in him, hasn't he? Got it in you, that fight, and it never leaves you, does it? But I don't know who Billy's going to fight. Who can he fight at the moment? If he fought, he'd have to be on good money, wouldn't he? He's not going to want to have any warm-ups, is he? So Billy Joe Saunders has been out of action 2 years in May. So he's going to need warm up fights and all that, unless he's just coming back for money. Does he want to come back for money or does he want to come back for legacy? If he's fighting Eubank Jr. a second time, who'd want to see that? If Beefy runs over Eubank again, who's going to want to pay per view for that? It's easy pickings for Billy, but they're both probably at the same level now, aren't they? Because Billy's deteriorated, hasn't he? Put weight on. You can't keep putting weight on. Do you know what I mean? Billy's got away with it for years because he's multi-talented. He's God. Do you know what? You know, some fighters they just frustrate you, don't they? Billy Joe Saunders frustrates me because I look at him, people like him and Frankie Gavin, and I think, God, they just frustrate me. I can't say they've wasted the talent. It's kind of because they've been the champions, aren't they? Frankie's, he's world amateur gold, world amateur number one, wasn't it, at one point, and tipped to win Olympic gold. So were Billy Joe Saunders. But I think if you want to be Jack the Lad, it catches up with you. I think Billy Joe Saunders, I think he was a protected fighter for years. People will disagree with me and say he's multi-skilled, multi-skilled. He is multi-skilled. But I just don't think that he wanted to risk himself. I mean, let's have a look at his career here. Right. I mean, the first he's only lost one fight, his last one, and his first fight was 2009. Right, I'm not having a dig at Billy Joe here because everybody knows my opinion on what I think about his talent. Right, so he started off Attila Molnar, 12, 12, and 6. Stopped him in second round. Ronnie Gable, done him in second round. These are four rounders. Matt Shriven, a four rounder. Oh, sorry, these are all in 2 rounds, first few. Then he's still in 4 rounders after 4 fights. Alex Spitko. Then he's gone up to 6 rounds. Lee Noble. Uh, Andy Butlin. Tony Randall. These are 6 rounders. Then Sergey Uzen, 8 rounder. Kevin Hammond, 8 rounder. Norbert Sakira's 8 rounder. Gary Bolden, a 10 rounder. I think that's for the Southern area. Let's have a look. Yeah, Southern area. Tommy Tolan after the Southern area, a guy with a losing record. I don't get that after a Southern area fight. But the good thing is they got him out another month later to capitalise on that and get his sent a few quid for Christmas. So well done, Bricktop. Then he's out April 2012, Tony Hill. Uh, Steps it up a bit then, Bradley Price. Commonwealth title. Beat him on points. Jared Fletcher, I think that was defence, wasn't it? Commonwealth, yeah. Commonwealth second round. Nick Blackwell. I thought the Nick Blackwell fight were a lot closer than people said, you know. That was the first time I looked at Billy Joe Saunders and I thought, he come up against a test there, but he came through it, British and Commonwealth. Don't forget Blackwell beat John Ryder. I remember watching the fight with Matthew Hall. but British and Commonwealth. He was a good fighter back in his day. Matthew Wall, Gary O'Sullivan for WBO International belt. He shouldn't have been anywhere near that fight, Gary O'Sullivan. He'd not beaten anybody. He shouldn't have been going in with Billy Joe then. I know he's 16-0, but shocking CV. Then John Ryder. I thought that were an hard test for him. Two judges had it by 2 rounds. So if John had won one more round, that'd have been a draw. That would have been a draw. Oh. Have a look. Emmanuel Blandamura. European title. I thought he did well there, Billy, because he got cut early, didn't he? So he came through that. Then he's got Eubank then, British Commonwealth and European title. Now, this is where everybody seems to lose their mind, isn't it? You could just say Billy Joe shaded that fight, couldn't you? And he won't fit. So then you've got Johan Bloyer. Andy Lee won. Another very close one. But he got through it. Artur Akavov. He won that one, but that were very, very, very close. Very close indeed. But yet the judges had it by 2 rounds and 4 rounds. Two judges by 2 rounds. But that were a close fight. That could have gone either way. That Willie Monroe, he schooled him. He took David Lemieux to university. Charles Adamu, I think he fought him 14 years after Carl Froch fought him, but Billy weighed in very heavy for that one, I believe. What were it? Yeah, 179 pounds. Shafat Isufi, vacant world super middleweight title. That were a gift. Can we even count that? Do we even count fights like that? Billy Joe against Shafat Isufi for vacant world title. It's hardly Ben McClellan, is it? Marcelo Estebanco Ceres, WBO World Super Middleweight. And this is Billy's a middleweight. This is where Billy's just doing enough to get big paydays or good paydays and not testing himself. He should be a middleweight. Not stepping up to super middle. You lose your power. You're not going to carry power up to then. He's not a big puncher as it is. Martin Murray, how on earth he ended up in a world super middleweight title, I don't know. And then Canelo Alvarez. Now, the glass is not even half full. I feel cheated as a boxing fan by seeing somebody so talented, so multi-skilled, just waste his career away. That career's a waste. I think if he'd been with somebody else, he'd have had proper fights. But then again, would he have been found out? Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? So, what can you do? What can you do? So, all right, mate. Hope you're well. All you boxing fans, hope you're all right. But Billy Joe Saunders, his career for me is glasses are full, isn't it? I don't know. It frustrates me. It frustrates me. But what can you do? It's just all craziness, isn't it? And he's talking about comebacks. Now, who's he going to fight, really? Who can he fight? If he comes back, he's got to fight Canelo, hasn't he? Go and fight Canelo if you're coming back and you can be took serious then. You've got to correct that loss. I don't hear Canelo's name on your lips, Billy. I don't hear that. I'm hearing Chris Eubank Jr. and other easy fights. I'm not hearing about wanting to test yourself. But surely he's not just going to jump straight in with Eubank. He's going to have a camp and have an easy one, isn't he? Or is it just about money now? And he's, I don't know. I mean, he's saying Brendan Ingle told him he's going to be a three-time world champion. So does that mean we have to buy into that? Who's he going to beat at super middleweight? I don't know, but I just think that Billy might have missed the boat. After David Lemieux, this is where people lose their minds with Billy. We all know his mate. Mate, I'm filming. I'll text you when I'm done, mate. Okay, I'll call you when I'm done. I'm filming, mate. All right. Uh, who's Billy gonna be at super middle if he comes back? Can he do middle? Can't do middle. So he's gonna have to come back at super middle. Who's he gonna beat at super middle? Oh, who's he gonna beat? Oh, I'm not sure who he beats me. Well, let's have a look who main men are at super middle, shall we? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Well, it's not Canelo, in my opinion. I don't think he's main man. They've got him down as main man, haven't they? But I don't know. There's a few in there now at that plant. There's Alvarez, Canelo Alvarez, John Ryder, Demetrius Andrade. Billy's already fought John Ryder. Ryder is number two. Billy's not fought Andrade, so I'd like to see him in with Andrade or Alvarez rematch. Benavidez, Callum Plant. Callum Plant. Do you see any of them fighting Billy? I don't see Alvarez giving him another shot. John Ryder, no, he's an Eddie fighter. Demetrius Andrade, they'd stink the place out, them two. David Benavidez, Callum Plant. I can get behind them fights. I can get behind them fights of Billy Joe. I can get behind Zach Chelly. I could even get behind Mark Efron and Billy Joe Saunders. What about that for a fight? Mark Efron, Billy Joe Saunders coming back at domestic and European level before he goes for a big fight. What about giving Mark Efron a payday? That'd be a good fight. A big puncher against a slickster. Mark Efron, Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, that'd be a good fight, that. Would Billy take that? No, because Billy's wanting massive money, innit? It's about money for Billy. These people preach legacy, but it's about money. But it's called prize fighting, so we have to understand that. Billy's not going to get in ring for notes, is he? But like I said, if you're coming back, don't think you can come back carrying off in boxing with me around, coming back for pension fights and paydays and doing a Davy Day. That doesn't wash with the porkster. Don't wash with me that. Oh, that, yeah, I'm coming back. I'm stronger, faster, quicker than a speeding bullet. It's about legacy. I want to get back in mix, this and that. No, 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 no. That doesn't work with me. No. You're going to fight somebody proper if you're coming back. You know what I mean? Don't be doing a Dylan White, trying to get your Senate mix. Billy's a very capable fighter, area level, British, Commonwealth, European, all the way up. Right, he's got all the lot, hasn't he? He's done well. Dylan White's only got a vacant British. Billy's got the clean sweep, hasn't he? So Billy's more decorated, but if you get your sent out there on all these platforms and YouTube things, you can get your sent a few quid, can't you? But I don't want to see Billy coming back for bum fights and if Beefy does Eubank again, how could we buy into a Eubank Saunders? How would they sell that rubbish? They're not going to be able to sell that rubbish, are they? Surely they won't be able to. So who would that leave for him? John Ryder and Billy? I think John Ryder might beat him. He's more active. I don't know, but does Billy deserve another chance for how his behaviour's been? I don't know. We shouldn't stop a man earning, should we? He can obviously fight, and like I said, he's multi-skilled. But I want to see him change his style up. Maybe if he goes to Sugar Hill, he might start putting people to kip. Well, we don't know, do we? Or maybe he should go to the dark one. He's the best. Or will he go back to baby Ben Davidson, eh? All that Brillo cream. He'll get free Brillo cream off Ben, won't he? We're going to see, aren't we? Okie dokie. Watch this space over the next few weeks. Booyaka! Big shout out, welcome estates. Peace out.